I just wanted to give a few words of sympathy for the family of Dr. Dwight Damon. And it is very important to me because Dwight, Dr. D, as I called him, is probably one of the top influential people in my career that I can name. I met him in 1987, I think it was, or early 88. And then I started going to the Guild right after that, and have been to every conference since then. But it was a small hypnosis conference in the Midwest, and we sat there and talked, Dwight Damon, myself, George Bien, and I was just really getting this part of my career started. And so the fact that Dr. D sat there for over an hour and talked about all kinds of things, building your business, becoming a trainer, doing all this. And through the years, he helped guide and mentor me. And he always shared very, very good advice. We had a few clashes over the years, but they ended up helping me. And I must stress to people watching this, especially if you're in the hypnosis, NLP, or coaching community, that Dr. D did more to make the profession a profession than anyone else, to take hypnosis from where it was to making it a true, distinct profession. And to this day, the National Guild, in his stewardship, does things no one else does. They do the legislative agenda, so they keep you on track. If you're in a state, they know people there. They'll ask, what are the rules? What are the laws? So you can always call and get that info. That was the direct input of Dr. Damon, because he saw this happen with chiropractors in the early 1960s, how it had to become a separate and distinct profession from the medical community. And so he started that process with us. So he was greatly insightful to me. And I always look forward to every year at the National Guild, and sometimes out at Solid Gold, the hypnosis does that, to sharing and talking. And he was always willing to lend an ear when he could, run around doing a conference with, at the height, 1,500 people was kind of busy, but he was always willing to share and do that. But I thank him from the bottom of my heart for everything that he did, not just for me, but for the entire profession of hypnosis, and made it truly a profession. So my heart goes out to the family. Again, I've known them for almost 40 years. So, and we also shared a couple other passions real quick, that my wife was the showgirl on Ringling and was on Ringling Brothers, and started telling Dwight about that. And of course, he was a ringmaster on a circus as well as a professional magician. So it took our relationship to the next level. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. If you have take a moment and pause and reflect on how much good this man did for our community. So Dr. D, thank you and Godspeed. Rest easy, Coast Guard.